Chris was a black man often judged for his looks, yet somehow he ended up dating a beautiful white girl. He accidentally found out all her exes were also black, but she told each one they were her first love. Chris couldn't understand why she kept lying, or why Rose was only into black guys. Still, because of his own insecurity and the constant discrimination he faced, Chris felt lucky a white girl even liked him, so he pretended not to care. One day Rose wanted to take Chris to meet her parents. Chris felt nervous. He was scared her family would have a problem with his race. But Rose told him not to worry. They drove deep into the countryside. As soon as they arrived, Chris felt something was off. Her parents gave him a warm welcome, but strangely, their maid and groundskeeper were both black too. The gardener stared at Chris like he wanted to kill him. The maid gave him a creepy smile. Chris felt deeply uneasy. Rose's parents kept watching him closely. It made him really uncomfortable. When her mom noticed Chris tapping his fingers, she knew right away he was craving a smoke. She said she was a hypnotist and offered to help him quit with hypnosis. Chris didn't want to get hypnotized the first time meeting his future mother-in-law, so he quickly declined. That night he couldn't sleep, so he stepped outside for some air. Out of nowhere he saw the gardener sprinting toward him in the dark, but just before crashing into Chris, the man suddenly turned away. Chris then felt like someone was watching him from behind. Something about this whole family felt seriously wrong. When he got back inside, his girlfriend's mom was waiting for him in the living room. Chris had no choice but to sit and talk with her. Her voice got quieter and softer. She kept stirring her teacup gently. The sound was crisp and hypnotic. It started to mess with Chris's head. Through her hypnosis, Chris remembered the pain of losing his mom as a child. Tears streamed down his face. But Rose's mom had no sympathy. Instead, she dug deeper into his mind. Soon Chris felt himself falling into a dark abyss. His body couldn't move, and her face grew farther and farther away. He fought with all his strength, but nothing worked. Then suddenly, Chris woke up in bed and realized it was the next morning. He couldn't tell if what happened last night was a dream or something terrifyingly real.